Hi, you welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be learning a tutorial on how to make a cold press coconut oil. Okay, I don't think it really has difference like the hot press coconut oil and the cold press coconut oil, because I actually use the both. It's just that it works differently on different skin. So cold pressed coconut oil might work for you but may not work for another person. So the best thing is to try the two. So if you've actually used the hot pressed coconut oil and maybe it darkened your skin, or it didn't give you the even skin tone that you really wanted, or you don't like the consistency it gave you, something must have urged you to want to try the cold pressed coconut oil. And on today's video you're going to learn the step-by-step way of making cold pressed coconut oil from the top to the bottom. So stay tuned, watch this video to the end. If you're new to this channel or it's your first time stopping by, you have a task to perform. You just need to hit the subscription bell and subscribe to this channel so as to get notified each time there is an upload coming from me. It is free. You do not have to pay a dime and none of your MB will get missing, your baby. So let's quickly get into the video, but I'm going to share with you the two differences I think I have had with these two different ways of making the oil. For me, the hot pressed coconut oil usually give me patches on my skin. Like if I add it to my lotion or to my soap, I notice that some part of my skin gets dark, like my knuckles, like my feet. I see some patches. It really doesn't give me that even skin tone that I want. But if I make use of the cold pressed coconut oil, I don't notice that. So I usually like to go for the cold press more. But my sister does love the hot pressed coconut oil because it evens out the skin. So that's why I say try the two and know the one that's going to work best for you, darling. That's the only thing I've noticed about that. Aside from that, coconut oil has so many skin beautiful benefits that you would never love to neglect. You can add it to your soap, you can add it to your lotions, you can use it as your weekend moisturizers if you know how to mix your oil, which I'm sure by following my channel you should know that by now. So without wasting any time again, let's dive in. I'm sure by now you must have already subscribed. Let's go to my workstation. Oh yeah, now you're welcome to my workstation. You're welcome here. You're welcome here. Have a seat. Have a seat. Grab your popcorn. Let's start discussing. This video was so stressful for me to pull out because I was doing everything alone. I was holding the camera. I was doing the making. Nobody was there to help me. So you really, really need to appreciate this video by giving it a very huge thumbs up and commenting something sweet that I'm going to have a good sleep with this night. So I already broke my coconut. I'm making use of 4 coconuts. And the style we are going to be making this cold pressed coconut is so special. So don't just miss out on any part. And on this video, I don't intend to talk too much so that I don't turn a parrot in your ear. So I'm just going to keep quiet and let you follow up sequentially. So enjoy. Oh, sorry. I said I was not going to interrupt, but I just have to. The reason I am scraping out the back is because I want my coconut oil to be pure white. Like, I just love that color. Okay? So that I am convinced that, yes, this is my cold press. So you may decide to leave it, but it's going to give you that cocoa butter color, like that shea butter color. It's not going to be pure white if you grate everything together. That's why I'm pulling out my back, but it's not necessary. It's just my choice. Now it's done. This process, all we want to achieve here is to extract the coconut milk. That's actually what we want to achieve. So we just wash this very clean. You don't want any bad something to enter your coconut oil, now. So wash it very well. You can wash it like 2 or 3 times or 4 times if you are really an hygienic person, unlike me. I just washed it twice. So you can wash it twice, 3 times, put it in your blender and blend it very well. You have to blend it to get the smooth texture because you want to extract all the milk, except you want to remain it and use and make coconut rice and give yourself a treat, which I know some of you would, but I did not. I got all my coconut milk. So after blending, you just, sieve this with, I made use of a clean hanky. You can make use of any cotton or any cheese cloth. You can use that and sieve out your milk. All we want to achieve is to get the milk and to get it enough, all of it. So when you get your milk, all you need to do is to put it in a container, a clean container of your choice. Cover it very well and put it inside your fridge, not a freezer. Or if you do not have a fridge, you can make use of a freezer, but you have to time it because a freezer will go faster. We are using a freezer like within 16 hours, your coconut milk should already be up. If we are using a fridge, it could take like 24 hours. Like mine, I just kept it there overnight. And when I came back, my milk was already floating up. And I just extracted it, and you can see the water and you can see the milk. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this with something like a wrap or a cellophane, and I'm going to put it in a place that is very warm. If it's a sunny day, you can just keep it by the window of your house, or if your kitchen is very warm, you can keep it there. Just cover it very well and keep it in a warm area, or you can just put a hot water bottle beside it. You just uncover it with a blanket or a thick cloth and put it inside a bowl. All what you need is a warm area so that it will be faster. But me, I just put it inside my microwave because I know there will be warm, but I didn't turn it on. I just put it there because I'm sure it will stay well secured. Nobody is going there. All you want is for everything to melt so that the curd will separate from the milk and the oil and the water. So you just need a warm environment. So you put it, like me, I put it inside my microwave and left it for as long as 16 hours or more. You can just go and be checking your oil. Then you're going to see that it's going to float on top and the oil will be beneath. And under is the cord also. So you can just take off this top like I did. I took off the top and then I put it back into my refrigerator for me to be able to separate the oil from the cord. You know that oil does solidify faster than water. So that's how we are going to catch this real quick. I am betting you that this is the easiest way to make cold pressed coconut oil within 2 days. This time around, just after 30 minutes, you can take out your content. That is if your refrigerator is really functional. If you were making use of a fridge, it could be more than 30 minutes. So you just take out, by now it will solidify very well so that you'll be able to separate the curd from the oil. So you just take it out. As hard as it is, the curd will not be hard. So you just scrape it and separate it from, you see the color is different. The curd is really white and the oil is like a transparent white. So that way it will be easier for you. Just scrape it off and then you get your oil. You can decide to melt the curd again and still scoop out the oil if you want, but for me, I'm just satisfied with this. So when you melt your oil, you're going to get a very pure white cold pressed coconut oil, and you're to pour out the water. You won't be needing that again. So that's all you need to do to get your cold pressed coconut oil, and it is a very simple step that you can do. The only harder step that you can go is to melt the curd again, which is a choice. All right, darling. Hope this will be helpful to you, and tell me how your own step went. See you in my next video. Bye.